All right, guys, we're gonna get started here in just a minute. Sorry I was not earlier today. Um, Busy day today. Um, what's up the wrap element? Yeah, we'll talk about that definitely, and we will talk about good and bad news and what's up, honey drippers. Yeah, let's get started. Alrighty, alrighty. What is up, guys? Evanaldo here. Let me turn on my light over here so you guys could see me a little bit better. That's pretty bright. So yeah, let's get right into it here. So latest in the exclusive Discord, kind of what I've been doing is, I added to the Bitcoin swing short. That was finally stopped out in profit on this, added to it, kept the stop loss at the entry point. That's typically what I do when I add to a trade that's already in profit about probably 98% of the time. And, the ETH short, we hit, I believe, one or two take profits on that. If not, I think it was two take profits, got stopped out in profit. And did a small Bitcoin long this morning. It's hit, I believe, two take profits so far, and getting towards that third take profit, maybe. We'll see what happens here. I think there is a possibility we can rally up a bit more here. We could rally up to, I could see us going maybe up to 44, maybe even 45 by the end of the week. And then, I mean, what, what I think based on the weekly. I think, we may range sideways for a little bit, but um, you're probably going to come down to the mid 20s in my view. That's most likely what's going to happen. But we'll see. We will definitely see. In the unlikely of circumstances, we could rally up and make new all-time highs. And probably the earliest you could make new all-time highs at this point would be probably July. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're in our bear market, similar to 2014, similar to 2018, that cycle. But in terms of getting into the DCA strategy, I'll tell you guys, late night streamers kind of I keep some of this stuff exclusive normally, but when we're in, just without traditionally telling you guys what happens if you got in, if you DCA'd in over here, over a long period of time. Maybe you got in at an average $5,000. That's a nice jump. That's a nice jump over there. And then even on our brave new coin chart, I could show you that very quickly. If you got in, this is kind of life-changing money. If you got in over here in 2015, that's what would you, if your average price, average entry point was somewhere around here, that's a 1443x. That's life-changing money right there, probably. I mean, yeah. With extended market cap and all that, I mean, you're not, it's unlikely you'd get that much of an increase. I mean, there's less accountability in buying Bitcoin now. It's basically value investing at this point with such the market cap it is. But maybe with Ethereum. And the thing with Ethereum, for a long-term DCA strategy is that you're not in the red just yet. So once you finally get into the red, you may be closer to the bottom here. If we do bottom out, say 16, 17, you may be, in terms of, I'm trying to think where you would, it could be a percentage similar to something like, yeah, you could be even 50% down from, well, no, I don't know if you'll come down 50% from here. It could be the same as Bitcoin. But yeah, I think you'll hit a lot of resistance at, a lot of support, at 15, 16. But you may be closer to those numbers by the time we get into the red on the weekly. Unlikely scenario, but, if you make new all-time highs, 6,000 or something. Unlikely, but maybe. Very unlikely, though. I think we're headed downward. We're going to get some little rallies here and there. It's a more boring market. This is generally probably how it was, after probably from here all the way to here. This boring, just more of a boring area. And yeah, it's kind of crazy as you look. Oh, this only goes back to, yeah. Am I in the? On the, yeah, okay, Coinbase, okay. So let's do more of a top-down analysis here. So your 3-day, I generally think you're going to come deeper in the 3-day, kind of for, a bottom, or at least a local bottom, something like here, this deep. We're very due to come very deep in the red there. So when might that happen? June or something, May, June. That's what I'm thinking. That's where you get into the big buying opportunity. Your 2-day, your VWAP's trying to come up. Not extremely hopeful for this. I could see us printing a green dot here, rallying up to 44 or something, but then coming back down. This could really be a fluke here. I mean, in terms of more your bullish hope now is probably the daily with this bullish div right here, and you're still in the green, so that's kind of a good sign. Money flow generally coming up. I mean, where could that, that could, let's see how this rally could be. Got this to this, 17%. And what's 17% from generally over here? There. So yeah. There, I mean, you did come deeper this last time in the 12-hour. I feel like you're due to come that deep again at some point here. Your 8-hour, you got some curvature. It's curving up. You got a bullish div over there. That is deep in the red too. That's kind of more of our case for a little bit of a rally, maybe up to these areas. Spiral line right here, maybe. Then your 4-hour, kind of the same deal. You see this nice little, it's more just an extended version of the same bullish div. But yeah, that's coming up, that's down. Bullish div, just a matter of how high could this take us. 43, kind of thinking there for some reason. And your 3-hour, money flow, crossover upward, very choppy here, finally coming up. Kind of a good sign. Here on your hourly, you're back in the red, kind of choppy, and that's kind of what's interesting about this market is, it's more boring. I mean, just look at it. If we zoom out on our 4-hour, this is just, and look at this. For all the way from, we're at the same level we were at in January 7th. Nothing's happening. Nothing is really happening here. Very high with the green. Yeah, that just pumped up. Wow. Usually you'd expect to pull back a little bit here, and you're getting bearish divs. How are your VWAPs? 4-hour VWAPs starting to curve down. This could be the start of a pullback. Definitely could be the start of a little pullback here. Let's move on to Ethereum. Let's check the chat really quick. Thank you so much, JMT fan. Oh yeah, thanks so much, Rep Element. That was a trade in the exclusive Discord. Guys, if you're interested, link in the description below. Keep in mind you're going to get charged again on the 1st if you sign up now. That's how Patreon works. We can look at ETH. Yeah. 12-minute bearish div. I mean, I talked about that for Bitcoin. Let's look at ETH right now, actually. Your daily is kind of a bullish case for both Bitcoin and ETH, because if you look at, here, it came up for a lot longer. Generally, the money flow crossovers on the on Bitcoin and Ethereum on the daily are very strong. The thing is, I feel like they've been working out almost too well. So one of them won't work out as well. They're a little bit more delayed on ETH, like you would have got in kind of, well, yeah, in terms of just buying when you're in the red and waiting. I mean, those are some lower areas right there. Yeah, I mean, money flow crossover into the red there. Do have bullish divs, kind of conflicting, more indicative of sideways. 8-hour, deep in the red. Last time we were like this, we kind of pumped up a little bit. Yeah, if Bitcoin pumps up to 44, 45K, 43K, I can see this at 3.3K again. down a bit here. That was a bottom. I mean, last time well, not really. Yeah, it could be one of those things where you just, a little bull trap and then bam, right down. But yeah, your 30-minute coming back into the green there. Good curvature in your hourly. I like your hourly there. And, real short term, is there, let's try a fib level. Is there like a pocket or something we're hitting? Because we could be. We could be hitting something. No, not from there. There we go. Yeah, that golden pocket. Yeah, I mean, in terms of a little, this might be a nice little juicy little trade right here. This is Jason Casper likes to take these type of trades. Shout out to Jason Casper. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I would maybe, well, no, if he took that, it's not that great of a risk reward ratio really, but right here, that'd be pretty nice. That'd be a nice possibility. I don't know if you'll, yeah, you got some VWAP scored down. I think you'd be, I mean, never 100% in life, but you'd probably have a good shot of winning that trade. I mean, really, if you got in right when this confirmed, you got in over here, then probably take your profits. Yeah, 2975, nice round number. First TP, you'd probably win that. You'd probably win a trade like this. Given that it's 9:30 p.m. I had a long day today. I'm just sitting in my Bitcoin long with profits locked in. I'm not going to bother with this one. But I think you'd have a decent shot at it. That's what I will say. A little freebie for you guys if you're interested in. Never financial advice, as always, guys. Never, ever, 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 ever risk more than you are comfortable losing in one individual trade. That's basically a secret to this game. Let's see. John, negative, open up. It's so hard to say, man. I mean, what I will say, like, rather than, like, trying to give you an opinion of what I think is going to happen, in the real short term here. I mean, you got to realize, like, the way I trade, I'd say 98% of the time, or at least 90% of the time, when I put in a trade, I let it get stopped out. You know what I mean? I'm not just flopping and groping and closing it out and changing positions like that. Like, you got to have your strategy down. And yeah. So in terms of, to answer, do I trade stocks? I do, but it's more of a long-term game on stocks. I mainly just give in the Discord, plate TA in stocks in places where I think it's a good place to buy. I don't really like day trade stocks or anything like that. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, okay. But yeah. 20 likes, guys, smash the like button. Small crowd tonight. If you guys have any other questions, see what you guys think. We'll rally to 43K this week. Or 44K, I was saying. That general 43, 44K. Yeah. Cool, John. Oh, XRP. I mean, I could go through all this. It's basically what I said for Bitcoin and Ethereum. I mean, it's the same thing. You're getting bullish dibs. They're about to confirm. This one confirms in, well, it is 10 hours, but still. You could rally up a little bit. I think if Bitcoin and Ethereum, let me draw a fib level or something. If you rally up to dollar here, Would you rally? You wouldn't rally 30%. You'd probably come back to, you know, this area, 90 cents or something, maybe. Not even, probably. Maybe 83 cents if you rally. In terms of short term on this, it's probably in the 12-minute, the same bearish div. This looks interesting. I mean, what's happening here? So let's like, because I'll be on a few more minutes. Let's see if we get some type of outcome on this potential trade. Just curious as, all right, let's say we entered a little bit before right there. Yeah, that would have been good. Or what? Yeah, whatever. That's fine. Something like that. But yeah. XRP. You know, it could probably rally up to 80 cents or something in the best of scenarios. This is a high possibility right here. That's definitely a high possibility. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Did I figure out how to turn off alert lines? I forget. Yeah, we were talking about that last night. No, send me a link to that. Like comment, like send me some link to that somewhere, like on how to do that or what you're looking me to do. Thanks so much, Jay Sherlock. I love you, man. Moon chart, yeah, we can mess with that. It's a chill stream. Chill night tonight. Let's mess with the moon chart. I think the last time I looked at the moon chart, it was like the prediction I had based on the moons didn't plan out. So this reminds me of like when you're first getting into TA and you have no clue what you're doing and you just have so many things in the chart. That's what this reminds me of. All right, let's do a quick. I think you're supposed to look at it on the daily. Okay, so full moon we got right now. Okay, so full moon. Okay, so last time this and this happened, bam. So it's kind of looking like this and this. So from there, so if we repeat this based on the moons, 12%. So probably 12% from where we are. 45K, that'd be a lot. That'd be a nice run if we get up to 45K. Yeah, something like there. It's probably the highest I could see us going before a pullback, probably. In terms of the big moon, that would bring us up a ton. But, you know, I don't know. I feel like this chart means nothing. How about the moons and the weekly? Or can you? Midsummer, vernal equinox. Yeah, we're getting into summer now. I like, you know, it's interesting, you know, how in Florida you feel stuck in time because nothing really changes too much. But especially when I lived in the Northeast, you know, it's interesting with the seasons changing and all that, like how different it is just in terms of how everything looks in the winter versus the summer. And especially the big daylight time. Probably sound like some spiritual hippie or something saying this, but it's all the experiences in life are just incredible. Really is incredible. Life is just an incredible thing. Yeah, I mean, if you repeat like this, probably these typically bring it. This is, I think this supports, you know, what I've been saying. These moons, the way the moons look. I think we rally up a little bit, like 42, 43, 44, then continue downward. But yeah. Let's see here. We're gonna have to wait a little bit for an outcome on that one if you took a trade like that. What else could we look at? I mean, SPY continues to look relatively terrible. I mean, confirmed weekly. Red diamond, very overheated. If we zoom out in the weekly, this looks like, I mean, this is kind of what I'm afraid of a little bit because one of these crazy heights here is going to bring you down. And usually, yeah, that's the problem with this is it's not really like, You did have a blood diamond right on the top of there. May. Not over here. Not in this recession. In this, I guess you can make this mini bear market or whatever. Went on top of there, so I don't know. I mean, I think we're due to roll over at some point. Fed increasing rates, 3-day looking bad. I would be holding off on this and at least until we get in the red here. Because I mean, you're so due to come into the red. You know what I mean? It's been years. It's been 3 years here. Last time it was, yeah. I mean, it happens every 3 years. Yeah, this happens every 3 years approximately. So just start buying when it gets into the red, and there's your strategy. And I'm just thinking, if you just only buy, well, it's not enough time to really DCA in here, but and it's still a 50% increase over a 3-year period, which is nothing for crypto, but you got in somewhere around to the next one. Yeah, it's like nice 50% gains over 3-year periods. But oof, we don't care. I mean, that's nothing to us. Let's see here. I know Doge had a little pump. I feel like if Bitcoin rallies 43, 44K, something like this would happen. Bottom out in June at like 6 cents. So I'm kind of thinking. Let's see. Oh, yeah, what do you guys think? 71% say yes. You guys think we could come up? Interesting. Yeah, let's look at VeChain. Haven't looked at that one in a while. Blood diamond confirmed. It looks similar to everything else, guys. I mean, it's hard for me to really say much about it that I haven't said about other altcoins. I mean, what my consensus is, most of them will crash like probably at minimum 50% from where they are right now. Worst of scenarios, I mean, I don't think it'll come down 80% to a cent, but a cent and a half. I hate to say it, but maybe 2 cents. These areas, some of these resistance points. Because you got to look at your weekly. I mean, anything could happen, but look at your weekly. Look at that. Five yellow X's right there. Then maybe we come up a bit more. In terms of short term, yeah, I'm sure that's what you guys want to know. If Bitcoin rallies to, 44, 43K, I don't think we're coming up 30. So probably here, you come up 17% maybe. I could see something like this. I don't think you're going to come up 30%. I don't think I'd be surprised on that. How to trade this? That would be if you did something like, I mean, yeah, that's 30% stop loss. That's tough. I mean, yeah, you could try, something like this maybe. I don't know if I'd be wanting to go long on this. It's a decent project, I would say. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of lost a little bit of steam. But I mean, the real guy that's lost all its steam is, I'm afraid to even look at this. How's the link doing? 13 bucks. This was, I believe, a potential like short position. Yeah, like a Chad. Yeah, this was one of the Chad trades. Yeah, all the way down to, what was the target? Like 10 bucks or something. Yeah. Yeah, you got your bullish divs here. I mean, it looks like a lot of these look the same. It's kind of, I feel like it just gets repetitive I mean, in terms of a rally this week, I don't know if you're going to come up 30% for a lot of, maybe 14%. I don't know if you're going to see 17 bucks. You could maybe. I think 14 is more likely. Could be just a fluke here. I mean, look at that. Yeah, this is a pretty textbook because you got money flow coming out. You got the bullish div, bearish div. It's pretty textbook short right there. I really should be taking that. I'm just too lazy right now. Yeah, I probably, what did I say, Matthew? I probably meant, yeah, that's what I've been saying. Now in the Discord, guys, it's limited profanity is allowed. I just don't want it to be like very, very excessive in every sentence and a complete storm there. Another Google user. What's a good simple strategy would point someone for some study on the 1 4-hour chart? So breaking boundaries. I mean, I would suggest checking out my course. I like to keep some things for the premium people, and the course has a lot of strategies in it, including my main one that utilizes at least the 4-hour time frame. I don't know if I have a strategy that's just purely based on the 1 to 4 hour on those time frames, but yeah. Let's see here. We got 29 likes, 43 people. 72% of you guys think we're rallying upwards. In terms of what, let's see. Do I know anything about XCH? No, I don't, but we could look at it. Just like how long it takes me just to zoom out on how low this is. Oh god. Okay, I thought it would be like down 100%. I mean, when did this? Okay. This came out in May of 2020. Interesting. This came out when everything crashed. It's hard to say with this. I mean, it looks like every time something mildly bullish happens, it just crashes more. So, I mean, you got your 5LXs. I mean, I don't know. It's so hard. Why is it priced at $64? I mean, if it's down, I mean, what? They should like change the pricing for this. I think it's like everything else, like probably 25 bucks, or something. It's so hard to say with this, something like this. Well, I could give you a short-term analysis. It doesn't look too good in the short-term things. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Your short-terms are not too great. Proof of space. Okay. Oh. Need to put the volume a little bit higher. Sorry about that. And I'm talking a little bit quiet tonight. Let me move the mic forward. Sorry about that, guys. 30K soon, probably. Let's look at ETH again. Yeah, coming down as predicted. Bitcoin, let's take off the moons. Moon. Yeah, your hourly. Your 15-minute. 3-hour VWAP coming down. Going against the trend, catching tops and bottoms, something like that. And then, to show you guys kind of what I do when I'm, thinking about what to trade. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Oh yeah, and Elon got Twitter. Elon, let's do a little bit of TI on Twitter actually, since Elon got it. That just came out, that news. That's not the. Looks like continue forward on the daily. I mean, could be weird with Elon getting it. Yeah, it could become kind of a meme thing since everybody likes Elon. Kind of neutral. Bad on the lower time frames, good on the higher. That monthly view coming up last time this happened. I mean, it looks good, but I think if the entire S&P doesn't do well in the next few months, this probably won't. So we'll see. And we're coming down some more as predicted. What's up, CC? All right, guys. I think I'm gonna get off here. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Check out my exclusive Discord. I mean, that's, keep in mind you're gonna get double charge. You're gonna get charged on the first again if you sign up now. Maybe wait till the first. I want you guys to check out my trading course as well, especially if you guys are looking for strategies. Got some great ones in there. How I place my trades, all that type of stuff. If you want, I'm gonna give you a 20% discount code. Actually, believe this should work. Give you 20%. If it doesn't work, look, we'll do another discount soon or something. But yeah, I'm too tired tonight to make sure this is the right code. But I believe this will give you 20% off. Went live again. I believe I should be on tomorrow. Tomorrow morning when things open. I might do tomorrow. You guys like I believe you guys do like the lives. I like to do, some that aren't live as well. I like to do a little bit of both. But yeah, so check out the links in the description below. If you want to help support the channel, all that stuff. Means a lot to me, guys. All right. Thank you so much for joining.